don't forget to subscribe and help the channel get to 150k subs. Hey Tabafetu, this video is brought to you by EASYBET. Click the link in the description to sign up and use code FANS50 to receive a 50 Rand sign up bonus. And also, T&Cs apply. Under 18s are not permitted to gamble. Tango. Welcome to FANS Wethu TV. It's the Betway Premiership. Orlando Pirates 1, SuperSport 0. I'm joined by the best coach in South Africa.
Still great.
I am not the coach.
Still congrats to Pirates for winning, but I don't know, man. We were watching the game and majority of people are on the phones. There's too much noise.
Yeah.
Not noise about the game, but noise because I don't think majority we paying attention anymore.
Yeah.
You see.
Yeah.
And this is what I was saying. We are playing games. People are wearing their gold medals, but now I think they've put them aside. They're done with that. Now we need to honor the fixture, Steve. You see.
So you're Kenyan too.
Steve was demoralizing. Even as a player, you don't go out motivated.
Yeah.
You see, because you know it's already done and no one can move you from
your sport.
You finish number 2. Hence why they call us the debutees, you see. Yeah. That's what I was saying. It's embarrassing, Steve.
Yeah.
It's extremely embarrassing, Meoti, to come and then you watch. I mean, you look at from the TS Galaxy game.
Sure.
The Orlando, it's not the Escotine we know of the whole season.
In the atmosphere,
it has changed. It has changed. Hence why I asked did Jose live with that atmosphere, or is it a matter of fans have just said, you know what, it is what it is. Let's come back next season. I mean, you look at Peter Mukaba.
Yeah.
Yes, we don't get it full, but it's empty still.
Yeah.
You see, it's empty.
Yeah.
So I wonder how does Mandla get players motivated, and I think that's the reason why they are playing more youngsters, because they still want to prove themselves. They still want the whole PSL to know them. You see, it was good to see the young goalkeeper coming in today. Sure. But for me, it's a bit concerning not to see Ubuthelezi. I mean, he didn't have enough game time.
That's true.
He came in as a sub the last game. You would have loved to see him at least finish the season. But also you might be thinking, they want to give these youngsters an opportunity to express themselves or to impress. You see, And then there's not much to go into the game about Meoti. There's not much. I mean, Pirates is playing for what?
Nix.
You see, there's no medals for silver.
Yeah.
And no one can remove us there, you see. Yeah. As for SuperSport, Steve, I don't know whether these guys playing their games or they go and say, let's go and see. You see, there was nothing impressive about SuperSport. They're playing as if they are not in danger. You see, they are waiting until the last minute when Pirates has scored to introduce players that can actually get them goals. Bohrobla, Bonokovic, and all those things, you see. And this loss, it puts them on a very, very tight leash. Because now the next game, which is the last game, it's a must win. For them. Or else they might find themselves playing playoffs. You see, so, and I don't know, Steve, I'm not a business person, but I think one can question the business model of SuperSport, Steve. Okay. In what sense? You cannot, if we look at how many players have they sold to Sundowns only.
Yes.
Hey, Steve, they give you a lineup. Players that they've been sold to Pirates, I think it's 2 or 3. You see, I don't know if it's a matter of they were generating revenue, they were trying to get money in for themselves or what, but it didn't work out. Bakawatile. For a team that won the league, the team that we thought would compete to be where they are, it's havoc. And also, I think, Stewart, this season, Royal AM Saga has messed up a whole lot of things. It has messed up a whole lot of things, Meoti. I never want to speak about other teams or else Pirates is playing or other teams, but you look at what's happening on Saturday, Steve. It's domestic versus CAF Champions League. Sundowns is playing at 3.
Yeah.
The rest of the PSL teams are playing at 3. So we go to which games do we go to? Do you go to your own team or do you go for Champions League final?
Great question.
I mean, it's a memory, Steve. It's something that you would one day say, I was there.
I play every day.
Yeah, whether Sundowns wins it or loses it,
Yeah.
I personally want to be there. I've never been to a CAF Champions League finals. So you and I, we are going to make memories.
Yes.
We would one day say, when Pyramid beat Sundowns, or when Sundowns beat Pyramid, we were there, the final.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't happen overnight and now and then.
Yeah.
You see, so it's something that, I don't know if it's a question for Bedway or what, but also remember the fixture of Bedway was always out.
Yes.
It has been out. So I don't know if it was going to be a hassle just to move the games to Sunday or later on the same day at 6 o'clock. You see, but
should be KF exclusive.
yeah, and it goes back to what I've been singing. We all say, hey, we support, hey, Sundowns because it's but that's not true.
Yeah.
It's not true. We just want to sound like we understand football, Steve. Now that is the time to support
Sundowns.
that Sundowns team. You see true colors.
What hard?
You remember Yolara was crying.
Yeah.
You know, when the star goes the other way, you see true colors.
Yeah.
You see, now you see. Because I, for one, like I told you, I'm not going to celebrate that Sundowns has won the second star. Mainly because I'm a Pagani team.
Yeah.
Because that automatically tells you that the dominancy
down. It's too much.
It's too much. Hence why now we still have 2 games to play. We are playing on Saturday.
Yeah.
We are playing last game, Escotin against Magese.
Yeah.
When we play those games, they are done already.
Very relaxing. What times on Rainbow Lava vacation?
Steve.
Hennessy.
Steve, Steve, it's embarrassing, man. It's sad.
Yes, sir.
It's sad, Steve. Like we had an earlier topic here.
Yeah.
We are talking about teams that might be playing playoffs.
Yes.
Teams that need to make to top 8.
Sure.
But we're not talking about number 1 and 2.
Every child. It goes back to what you are saying.
It's over, Steve. So what are we saying about our league? What are we saying about the dominance here at Downs?
But scheduling.
I don't think anyone should play scheduling because put it in this way, Steve. We've always known that on Saturday the 24th, there is PSL fixtures.
Yes.
You get me?
Yes.
So what was going to happen had Pirates went to the final?
I wonder.
What was going to happen? Games were going to be moved,
yes,
whether we like it or not.
Yeah.
But maybe because Sundowns has already finished their fixtures, maybe they're thinking there's no need for us to move. Yeah. And also, Steve, just in closing, I just want to, I don't like addressing people, but I don't think Long will take offense.
Yeah.
If he does, apologies, mate. You know, Steve, you cannot force respect.
Yeah.
You cannot force people to love you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had his interview, and I'm happy. He was saying, no, you must keep with KB. But I'm not a fan of someone saying you need to remove the other one because he doesn't respect you.
That's right.
You see, Steve.
That's right.
I was talking to one of the Sundowns. Here in South Africa, we all grew up got the word that says majority rules.
Yes.
Minority shall fall.
Israel.
You see. But in our PSL, it's the other way around. Minority rules.
Majority.
But the majority is refusing to fall.
Oh yeah, that's the thing. That's the catch. Catch it out.
The majority is refusing to fall. You see. So what do we do now? Do you now come and complain and call for respect? You can't, Long.
Yeah.
You can't.
Yeah.
You see, we just need to understand that, Steve.
Yeah.
Because I'm looking, I tried making notes of what he was saying, but you can't force respect, Steve.
That respect, and people to say
Nah.
Because I think of free speech.
You can't, Meuti. Like, I feel, like I said, the younger ones are going to Sundowns games.
Yeah.
Majority of the young ones, if you ask them, what do you favor? Sundowns, because of the accolades.
Yes.
You get me? Maybe those young ones, yes, they can talk now.
Yes.
But wait. things will change.
Yes.
So for me, too long, I think the only thing that you need to do is work on your fan base.
Yeah.
In which sense? I feel Sundowns has fan base. Whether they are 10, whether they are 5, they are conquering. It's the minority.
Yeah.
That minority is trying to force the majority to fall. And whether we like it or not, Steve, we will fall.
Yeah.
Because they've set the standard.
But we.
They are there. So we will follow. The way they're doing things, we will follow very soon.
But Basa Foster, no.
Don't force it long. You see, you like you can't force respect and recognition.
Yeah.
But you can be a force to be recognized. You see, you can be a force that people will eventually recognize you.
Whether they like it or not.
You see, we end up respecting you. Sundowns. Yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, it's football.
Yeah.
You can't force me to favor Chiefs or what. I'm a Buccaneer and I'll forever be a Buccaneer, you see. Yeah. And remember what I said, it's very important that we understand each other.
That's true, coach.
Let's understand each other in which sense. Understand me in how I love my team versus how Steve loves his team.
Yes.
You see, I love football before I love Pirates.
Yes.
There's somebody who loves Pirates before Aratatisk. You need to understand those things. So that's what I'm saying for Long, to say, you know what, my Long, shoot. Give me the shoot.
Yeah, give me the shoot.
Yeah, man, don't force it, my brother. Don't force to be loved or to be respected.
Yeah.
But be a force to be recognized. They will eventually still. I mean, just imagine if Sundowns brings back the second star. What more are we going to say? Are we going to be celebrating the fan base again? You see, we'll be there, go Loftus.
Yeah.
Easy. But I win at the end of the day. South Africa is won. We will all say South Africa is won. So it's just the little I wanted to say. And like I said, apologies, man. Still, I don't like speaking about other teams.
I think we'll understand.
Yeah, it was just a matter of there was nothing much to say about
this game.
Yeah. And we still have 2 more.
It's okay,
Hey, Steve, it's sad. Hey, Steve, I don't know. Are you gonna be catching? But you need to do your job at the end. We need to continue. We need to finish. Steve, in closing, man. Steve, Steve, it's sad. Chiefs might not make it to top 8.
Second time in a row.
Sponsorship.
What does that mean for Chiefs?
That's my question. What does it mean for Chiefs if they don't? But I pray and hope they do. But can they not make it as number 7? Can they rather make it as number 6? Because remember, if they 8, it's Sundowns. 7, it's Pirates. And as a Pirates fan, I don't want to play Chiefs.
First round. Yeah.
I don't want to play Chiefs.
Yeah.
I'll rather play any team, but not Chiefs.
Yeah.
But all the best, Tigo. Let's meet go Loftus.
Yeah.
Congrats to Mapagania once again. Hopefully we'll fill up Orlando last game Makis. I get a home. Let me them down. Yeah, during the week. So let's just go, man, Steve, just to support the young ones. And then, it is what it is. But thank you again.
Thank you, Coach.